Hey, how's it going? Cookie with a Cat here, continuing my let's have a whinge about the FIFA series thing. Today I wanted to look at Draft, because I believe it's got the most potential out of any of the game modes in Ultimate Team. Why is this? Because it's exactly what Ultimate Team should be about. You have thousands of cards in the game available to you, and this year even some cards are exclusively available in Draft in the form of the losing Summer Heat vote cards. Fitness cards are being taken out of the game in FIFA 21 because there's been this shift from building numerous sides, incorporating different leagues and nations, to just building your single Ultimate Team of 11 cards to be as competitive as possible in Weekend League. This goes back to my previous video. If you haven't checked that out, I'd recommend taking a look, as I debate whether the game or the community is to blame for how Ultimate Team has progressed over the years, from fun to pure competition. Anyway, going back to Draft. I have gameplay of my latest draft on in the background. I ended up with a pretty average side, but I got to try out Kramaric, Saka and St. Just, and I had the challenge of starting with Cosiello and Fernandinho in the middle, and I had players of varying weak foots and skills in my side. It's August, and almost every side we use ourselves and play against has 5-star 5-stars all across the pitch, with half the team being guessable before it even flashes up on your screen. Summer Heat, Ribery, Sissoko, Mendy, Pogba. You see them almost all the time. This is where Draft is in its element. There are genuine weak points to pick on your opponent's side, and this means a genuine reason to change your playstyle, so you attack down the left or the right, because instead of playing against Mendy at left back, you're playing against the likes of Leighton Baines. No offence to him, great career, but not the quickest nowadays. When you compare this to the formulaic rivals match of a 4-2-3-1 stalemate, you can easily see where Draft mode does have the edge. So why do I think they still need to change Draft? Mainly, to be honest, the rewards. The rewards are where we've been ground down to expect so little, and yet we still come out disappointed. It amazes me when I see the argument from the player base themselves, who argue you can't possibly have a guaranteed draft token plus packs for winning. We've come to expect such little guaranteed reward that the thought of somebody making certain profit for their ability on the game confuses us. Can anybody name below in the comment section another game that they play where being a good player does not mean that you can progress quicker? I'm actually interested to know if others exist, because I don't know of another game where losing in the first round of a tournament can reap better rewards than winning the whole thing. If you're watching this video after being attracted by the title, you're probably a serial moaner like I am. We've all by now seen the video of the EA Sports representative explaining that packs are a surprise mechanic that's enjoyed by everybody who plays the game, and it's like buying a Kinder Egg. The fact she got away with this comparison quite frankly disgusts me, but that's a video for another time, I guess. The surprise mechanic attraction is a joke. Spoiler alert, I go on to win this draft, and you'll see my rewards. The first fun surprise mechanic, the packs I'm rewarded with. Probably on average from the 60k of packs I earn, I'm going to get about 6 or 7 rare gold players. Well, that surprise mechanic's already disappointed me a little. Then from the rewards, I get nothing higher than an 82 rated player. This double whammy of fun, the endorphins that should have been rushing to me from the surprise of opening 2 fantastic packs, just leaves me feeling actually a bit dejected and certainly not looking to play another draft anytime soon. So this is how I believe we make draft better. 1. Reduce the entry fee. There's been something of an outcry from the community for the reintroduction of DKTs, daily knockout tournaments for those wondering, which I find crazy considering draft mode exists. But it makes sense when you consider the relatively high entry price of a 15,000 coins with no guarantee of profit, even if you win the damn thing. I know there'll be plenty of ballers out there saying 15k isn't a lot, but if you're a casual player, 15k for a few games with very little coming back is a risk they can't really take. I myself had about 5 mil of coins by the end of this game, and I still wasn't entering drafts to protect my precious coins balance. You could also reason that a decrease is in order now anyway, with fitness cards being taken out of the game, as draft did mean you were earning match coins without having to pay for fitness cards. Number 2, guaranteed draft tokens for winning. Oh, but then all the best players will have the better teams. Yes, they will. And good on them, they deserve it. Why are we so determined to hold everybody back on FIFA? If Fanatic Harry wants to sit and play drafts until he has moments hullet, fair play to him and I wish him well. If you're good enough to consistently win drafts, which it isn't about having your own beastly squad, then yes, you deserve a fantastic Ultimate Team. Number 3, a small one, just get rid of chemistry styles in draft. As it can offer me Sane with Shadow and Dunk with a finisher, it just adds unnecessary variance. If anybody's played regular seasons mode, and I know lots of people say, oh that's dead, but you'll notice that Mbappe goes past Wes Morgan and he won't get caught. I accept in Ultimate Team it allows for a greater variety of players to be used, but let's have a more normal style of FIFA in draft. Number 4, picks. Guarantee an icon. Guarantee some of the newest cards that have been added to the game. Put in the SBC cards and take out the lowest version of a card. So say there's only 2 or 3 of that player available. Perhaps the only exception being the Shapeshifter card, ones that have position changes. This would ensure that the draft power curve grows with the game. And maybe this negates my point earlier on about playing weaker, less used cards, but there is still a big difference between Summer Heat Mendy and Inform Baines. Why do I keep picking on Baines? Anyway, these are just my ideas. Give any of your own ideas below, or feel free to disagree with mine and put an all caps message shouting at me. Thanks for watching. If you agreed with any of my points, or at least enjoyed the discussion and the gameplay in the background, please give this video a like and consider subscribing. It's obviously a very new channel, but I hope it can grow into something special. Thanks again, and ciao for now.